In the summer of 2013, we were inspected by Ofsted, and the college got good for the first time. It had always been grade 3 before that. And I started to think about what we would need to do to become an outstanding college, because that's the next step up. And it occurred to me that what you need to do to be outstanding is different from moving up from average to good. Sometimes you need to be something very, very special. So I'd seen a consultant called Tony Davis a number of years before, and realised that his idea of having gold standards which you actually develop in the college for yourself was the way to go. So we started doing that. And how that kind of links to the teaching and learning thing is, although we'd already started having an ungraded system, we wanted to actually make our teaching and learning system much more developmental for the staff, so they could really try out new techniques. And the problem with grading is that people kind of freeze up because they don't want to get a bad grade, so they don't try anything new. So by getting rid of grades and encouraging teachers to experiment, then we thought we would actually kind of get much better teaching going on, which would be good for the students.
The new development observation process is actually, I think the first thing about it is that it's not so stressful, because previously we had to prepare for about 20 lessons and you could be observed in any session, but this time it was much more relaxed because we could choose what we wanted to show, really. I think it gave me the opportunity to be more experimental, try out new strategies without being judged, without being afraid of failing, because it was more about encouraging me to develop, I think.
The most thing I've enjoyed this year, it was teamwork, because you could learn something in a funny way. Sometimes, people who does jokes and all that, and we could have learned something from that. And I think the way teachers and the way they teach was really good.
I think I will be far more prepared for whatever unforeseen circumstances come in the class. And then by targeting whatever I need to improve, the lessons will be better, the students will achieve more, their attendance will improve because they'll think, oh, those were great lessons that you delivered, I don't want to miss them anymore. See what I mean? So hopefully that will be the case.
I have learned many important things. By yesterday I had a mock interview with the college governor, and it was very useful. And now I'm ready for job interview.
What actually has been really exciting for us teachers has been to be able to try out new things, to experiment, maybe look at problems in the classroom, and also then reflect on what we have done with a view of making our practice outstanding. I think that space we've had to be able to actually reflect on our practice, something that's been really welcomed by all of us.
What's really good about the gold standards is that it frees teachers up from any kind of particular pedagogy or method. It's all about the impact on the students. So developing students to be more independent, to be more creative, resilient. So what we have developed through a whole college approach, by everybody joining in and contributing, is a set of standards that are Harrow College's own. And then alongside that, having this developmental observation process which frees people up from being graded, means that they can innovate, experiment, decide what they want to work on, and then work on the analysis of that afterwards.